We're getting ready to unveil our 13th annual rankings of America's top states for business. And if you want to know what's at stake in the war between the states for business and jobs, just look at some of the massive economic development deals being signed. Scott Cohn is in our mystery top state with exclusive new details on the biggest deal of all. Scott.
Yeah, we're going to reveal the top state where I am 24 hours from now right here on Squawk Box. But it really is something that we've been talking about. We look at in top states as these big deals. And the biggest one of all, at least the biggest incentive deal for a foreign company in the U.S. is the Foxconn deal in Wisconsin. $4 billion or so in taxpayer money at stake. A lot of questions about that. And for now, Wisconsin is filled with buyer's remorse.
It is not what was advertised.
This is the eighth wonder of the world.
A $10 billion factory building giant video displays employing 13,000 people. A year later, still no plant and a tiny fraction of the jobs. Governor Tony Evers, elected last year as part of the backlash, is trying to adjust the state to the new reality.
We now have clarity exactly what this first phase is going to look like.
In his first national interview about the project, Evers says he and the company have now reached an understanding.
They're going to be making smaller items, probably tablets, glass for tablets and phones and things like that. They're looking at, I think it was 1,500 employees, which certainly is less than the original thought.
But 1,500 is a far cry from 13,000.
Well, we will take one step at a time.
Foxconn says it will keep its promise eventually.
I've talked to our corporate, and they have reiterated that we are committed to 13,000 jobs.
If it doesn't hire all the workers, it doesn't get all the money. But close to $1 billion is already spent on infrastructure and land. Kim Mahoney's house is the last one standing.
The homeowners didn't know that we would be directly impacted until the day of the public announcement.
Are you comfortable with how this was done?
Well, no, I never have been. It became part of the campaign, frankly. You know, Donald Trump coming in saying it's the eighth wonder of the world, all that stuff. I think it set people up for expectations that probably could have been handled differently.
And an example of that, you heard Governor Evers talk about 1,500 people next year when they supposedly start production. That is still short of the level that Foxconn needs to start collecting those incentives. We've got a lot more about this, including the full interview with Governor Tony Evers, the exclusive interview at topstates.cnbc.com. A lot more about Foxconn, a lot more about deals, a lot more about incentives, which figures into our cost of doing business category in America's top states for business. So, where am I? Does this give you any clues? I am in the top state for business. We'll give you our first top state's diabolical hint, and it is, our lips are sealed. Our lips are sealed. So that song's going to be in your head for the rest of the day, and we'll have a lot more hints and a lot more coverage coming up when the top state revealed 24 hours from now right here on Squawk Box.